Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is Marilyn Gail. Listen, guys, before I get started, let me just remind anyone that have not subscribed to my channel on YouTube. I invite you to do that now and click the notification bell. Now, today I am just going to go over the 90-Day Fiance featuring Usman and Lisa. They're one of the couples that are on that series. So this last episode is the one right before they do the tell-all reunion, where all the couples come out and just tell it the way they feel about it. Time has passed by and they have formed either a relationship or not, and they're going to tell why. So I wanted to concentrate on Usman and Lisa, and I refuse to call her baby girl. Now, this couple by far gave me the most laughs. It amazed me how this couple even got together. It's laughable. Okay, Usman is a local celebrity, and even if it's just in his mind, he's a local celebrity in Nigeria with beautiful women all around him. And Lisa is from the United States and very independent, but she's stubborn and very opinionated. And he's easygoing but determined. Determined? Okay, let's see what he's determined about. The fact that he is Nigerian and she is white is not even the issue. The issue is she treats him like a red-headed stepchild. Sorry, redheads. She finds something to argue about, to fuss about, to be angry about at him about every single day, it seems. Even Usman says, is it possible? Is it even possible that I can be wrong all the time? Okay. I know it's obvious that I'm going to call him Soldier Boy because I get that name. I don't know if it's Usman or Usman. I think it's Usman, but I'm going to call him Soldier Boy. He wants to come to the United States. He feels that he will be more successful in the States, that his career will take off in the States. So he's determined to get there. But man, that's a high cost to pay to marry Lisa. To get over here, to pursue something that there's no promises. There's people in the United States that have been trying to do what you're doing, Soldier Boy, for years and years. Sometimes it pays off, most times it don't. But if you marry Lisa and stay with that woman, you'll never get a day's peace. Now, let me repeat that to you, Soldier Boy. You will never get a day's peace. Now, Soldier Boy's mom finally gave Lisa and him her blessings. I think because he told the family that Lisa was a doctor and made it seem more appealing that Lisa would be his wife. The mom was given a goat as part of the deal. And I must say it was the best looking goat in the bunch. She even prayed with the mom as a Muslim. Even though Lisa said she's a Christian, people sure use that term Christian loosely. Lisa finds a message from another woman in Soldier Boy's phone and calls the woman a whore. Now, why she got to be a whore? Lisa, you the one that came from America to Nigeria lusting after that man. Now, it was even said that Lisa got upset with Soldier Boy and called him the N-word. But she wants everyone to forget about that. And Soldier Boy told us that little tidbit of news himself. And he knows the impact that word, he knows that in America, we don't like that word. And she knows that word is a word that should not be in your vocabulary. So when she used it, she knew what she was saying. Now she trying to backpedal and say, well, you know what? I asked for forgiveness and went around the world to say something asinine. So, Soldier Boy, someone who calls you that despicable word and you still want to marry them? Because every time she gets upset with you, you're going to be that in her mind. It shows me you will give up your self-respect to get what you want. Even right before the wedding, Lisa showed her behind and embarrassed you in front of your brothers, and you still want to marry her? She brought things up to his two brothers, Farouk and Mohammed, your problems, which the two of you spoke about. However, when your brothers told her what your Muslim beliefs were and how the man is the head, now you know what? Whatever we feel about it, that's the culture. And if you marry someone in the culture, you better know what you're getting into. So, but she's so blinded by wanting a man, she's so thirsty for wanting a man, she will put aside everything to marry him. And the thing about it is, in my opinion, one of the reasons why she treats him that way, in my opinion, I think, and she doesn't want to admit to it or own up to it, I think she really knows what she's doing is not going to work. And when it falls apart, she will be able to say, I knew something was up, and that's why, and I found this and he did that, and this is why I said this to him, and this is why I treated him this way. She knows I believe she knows in her heart of hearts that they don't even belong together. She was a grown woman when Usman, Soldier Boy, was born. She know they don't have nothing in common. All she want is to do. When all is said and done, she can fight with him all day, but at night she looking for the what they call it, the knocking the boots. I know that's old, but it still applies, and it's a nice way to put it. She knows the way she treats him is not acceptable. But Soldier Boy, you still wanted to marry her. Like I said, the price is too high for what you be getting. Now, it is so much happening in between, and I'm not trying to go episode by episode. I'm just going to give you the overall picture of the way I feel about it. And and they did end up getting married. You could tell by the faces of the people that attended the wedding. They weren't happy about it. You could see their faces. No one was smiling in admiration of this loving couple. Nobody was doing all that. In fact, Usman's mom and brother didn't even come to the reception. They didn't even show up. Even though the mom gave their blessings, they didn't even show up. I think the mom did that sort of like a sacrifice. My son will be able to go to America and have a better life and pursue his dreams more than what he could do in Nigeria. I think if he married this doctor, now that's laughable. But what I'm not trying to underestimate or give less value to what she does. She does a very important role in taking care of it appears like hospice patients, but she is not a doctor. Although she's has an important career, and God bless that, she's not a doctor. And this is the mindset that I think Soldier Boy put into his family so so them being together would be more acceptable. But through it all that, she's gonna see, if she gets to see this series, Mom gonna know how big a mistake truly that she made when she gave her blessing. Now, when Lisa finally went home, ooh, now I felt the relief of that. Like Soldier Boy, you gonna finally get some peace and quiet. I mean, I even felt a sense of relief. Ooh, she going home. And then, got the nerve to try to shed a tear. Right. Shed that one little tear you trying to squeeze out of your eye. You done treated that man like dirt. And now it's time for you to go home. And now you all the time that you spent with him, you argued with him every day. You need a rest. Your lips need a rest. Now, the bottom line, this union is laughable, and marriage should not be a laughing matter. It is supposed to be a serious commitment. I see a lady that argues continuously with someone she says she loves, and a man that, in order to fulfill his dreams, will lose himself to accomplish that dream. A man that will take emotional and mental abuse. Now, some people say this series is fake. I truly, truly hope it is, because nobody should put up with this ridiculous behavior. The sad part would be that this is real. These are real emotions, real circumstances. Lisa said at least a few times that Usman is the man of her dreams. The man of your dreams. All I can say is, if this is real, this is the start of an ongoing, reoccurring nightmare. One last thing. When they kissed, Soldier Boy should have gotten an Emmy Award, because he said initially she was only 70% of what he wanted. 70%. And I think by the end of the involvement with her before she went home, I think that would have dropped drastically. Maybe about 5% of being attracted to her, 2% of wanting to be with her, and probably 1% of wanting to come to America. No, I think he still had that dream, because he's fixated on that. Now, he said that she was really not the kind of woman he would be attracted to. What happened, Soldier Boy? Did the dreams of coming to the United States blind you? Oh, yes, I think it did. I think it blinded you of the misery you would endure. She would have complete control over you. You'd have no brothers, no sisters, no parent, no friends. You would be by yourself in that prison with a nagging wife. Guys, that's all I got. There's much more I could say about this couple. If you want to call them that, this disaster would be more like it. It is not a marriage that was made in heaven. In fact, this union is hell-bound. Maybe that's a little extreme, but you know what I mean, guys. Some things just are not meant to happen. And if you keep pushing it and it's not meant to happen, you're going to pay the consequences. Oh, I was going to say to end this, I wish you luck, Usman. But I'm not going to say that. I don't. You know what you're doing. You know what you're getting into. You're blinded by the fact that you can come to the United States. That's the only reason why you with this woman. So let's be real. I just wish that your eyes be open and Lisa's eyes are open to the fact that this union, or whatever you want to call it, is a disaster, and nobody deserves to be unhappy every day. So guys, I'm going to end it there. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry if you expected a blow by blow of what series, what happened in each episode, but I'm not even wanting to put myself through that again. I watched it and it was laughable only because I can't see two people just living like that. I mean, I'm not an advocate for divorce, but hey, if anybody had grounds for divorce, both of them would. So take care, guys. Be safe. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you next time with something. I don't know whether I'm going to do a recap, a review of the reunion, but if I do, if I feel like it's worthy to bring to you, I'll be back with it. Thank you again for joining me, and have a good evening.